Hey guys, so in this video I am going to be covering the part 2 of K-map. So in part 1 we have already covered 2 variables and 3 variables, and in this I am going to be covering the most important concept of K-maps, that is going to be the 4 variable K-map. So if this comes in your exam, it is going to be for 10 marks, so please pay attention. So yes, that is it. Let's get started. Let's concentrate on 4 variables now. So now we have already solved 3 variables. It is quite similar to 3 variables if you end up understanding how to find the solution, right? If you understood why we ended up eliminating b dash c dash b dash c b c b c dash, then it would make sense to you. We are using the different laws, right? We are using De Morgan's laws, we are using other laws in this case. So if you have not already watched the videos, I have one made specifically just for laws, so do check it out. I will be linking it above. So for 4 variable, I am going to be going ahead and showing you how the SOP works. Majorly they just ask you SOP for 4 variable. We will solve a different sum for 3 variable with POS concept as well, just so that you all have an idea. So if you have the question f of a comma b comma c comma d equals summation m 1 comma 5 comma 9 comma 12 comma 13 comma 15, how are you going to be making the table now? So because this is 4 variable, a b comes here, c d comes here. So again we have got different representations for a b c d. It can be a dash b dash, it can be a dash b, it can be a b, and it can be a b dash. Similarly for cd, it's going to be c dash d dash, c dash d, cd, and c d dash. Binary representation would be 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Similarly 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. If you were to form the cells now for them, we would be getting 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Pay attention to where your 8 9 goes. So 8 9 is going to be in your a b dash row, and then 12 13 14 15, right? If you've reached your, if you have made this table correct, half of your problem is solved. Okay, so we just go ahead and substitute the values. So it's for 1 5 9 12 13 15. The rest, all of them are going to be zeros, so we don't have to worry much about them. All rest of them are zeros. Okay, so as I've mentioned earlier, it has to be in the power of 2. So we are going to be having this as our very first group. Now that we have this, the second group that I can see is this one, and the third group that I can see here is going to be this group here, right? This makes sense. So we have got 3 groups. Now let's go on to finding the solution. So all of these would end up cancelling each other. So for our first group, the solution comes out to be c dash d, plus for this one, the second group, we have a b common, right? The row is common, and then for when you come here, you have got c dash d dash, and you have got c dash d. So c dash would remain because d dash and d would end up giving us a 1. So you have got this here, plus for the third cell we have again AB as the common row, and if you look at the column, you have got C dash D and C D. So here C dash and C would give us a 1 and the D remains. So this comes out to be our final solution for the given 4 variable SOP problem. Now let's just look at one more 3 variable POS problem, because it is a bit different than how you would deal with a normal 3 variable problem. So here we are talking about a 3 variable POS problem. So the question is going to be different. Okay, so if we have the three variables a, b, c, you get this pi of capital M 1, 2, 6, 7 plus d 4, 5. So what this d means, if you have paid attention in the first half when I was explaining you, giving a more general introduction of K-maps, I had mentioned that this takes three inputs, 0, 1 and don't care. So this d here represents the don't care part. So let's go on and make the table. The table again standard, there is no much difference except there is. So it's going to be b plus c here, right? We were used to having bc, so it's going to be b plus c here. Okay, but here you can just mention it as bc because this is just general, like what is going to be represented in this and here, right? So it's okay if you just write bc, but you need to make sure that you put and name the table correctly. So here it's going to be a and a dash. Notice how it's different from how we were making the table for POS. It was a dash and a, but now it is a and a dash. So there, that is where we generally get confused. So here it's going to be b plus c, then you are going to have b plus c dash, then you are going to have b dash plus c dash, exact opposite of your SOP, right? And then this is going to be b dash plus c. This is again 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For places where summation of m inside all of these things are mentioned, how we were working in SOP was that we were substituting these values as 1, right? But now we are going to be, in the case of POS, substituting these values as 0, right? A very fundamental difference. Now we have to take care of this one as well. So for don't care, we are going to be representing them by a cross, and then all of these get filled with 1. Now that this is done, how are we going to group them? We are going to be grouping zeros and the x as well. Ever you get a question where don't care values are given, make sure to include that in your solutions as well. This is going to be our first cell, this will be the second cell, and this will be the third cell. No more cells can be formed in this case. You cannot go ahead and make this as another one, that won't work. So the solution is going to be something like f of a comma b comma c pi m 1 2 6 7 plus d of 4 5 equal to, if I were to get this value, it's going to be b plus c dash, because again a and a dash is going to give us a 1, right? You are going to be taking the product of the second one, which is going to give you a dash, and it is going to be, so this over here gives us a b dash plus c dash into b dash plus c. So we would be left with b dash, so that's going to be a dash plus b dash. So now that we are done with the solution for the second cell, the third one is going to be b dash plus c. So yes, that is it. That is going to be our final solution. This is K-maps for you. The most important concept before you start K-maps is to understand how you are going to be placing the cells. So for that, you need to understand this function, that is going to be f equals a plus b c dash, right? So I had just kept all of the values written because these are 3 variables, so there are going to be 8 possible solutions for this. So 4 zeros, 4 ones, 2 zeros, 2 ones, 1 0 and 1 1. So we are first going to be trying to solve this. So for b c dash, 0 and 1 is going to give you a 0, 0 or 0 is going to give you a 0, 0 and 0 will be 0, 0 0 0, 1 1 1 1 or 0 is going to give you a 1, 1 0 is going to be 0, 0 0 is going to give you a 0, it's going to be a 1, and this is going to be a 0. So now if we were to put this down in a box, right, so we would be having M0, M1, M2, M3, M6 and M7. These are the 8 possible solutions, right? This is going to be zeros
all zeros here and ones here. So we have standard 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. If I were to make a table for these three, I would have to do something like this for them, right? Now this is going to be BC 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 BC. This is going to be A because A had like two different solutions for this, and all of them individually different solutions, right? So now I can place M0 and M1 here, because if you see, for M0 the value of A was 0, and for M1 also the value of A is 0 itself. For M0, B and C, these two have the values 0 and 0. Now here for M1, this is 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Now there is a standard rule for K-map. The K-map rule says that you can change only one variable at a time. We have fixed A to be equal to 0. So now we can make changes in either B or C in these two cases. We cannot change B and C both together. So if we were to place M2 here, M2, then M2 becomes 1 and 0. This means we are changing the value of B as well, and we are changing the value of C as well. So we cannot place M2 here. That means we'll have to place M2 over here, meaning M3 would come here. That is going to be 1 1 and 1 0. So this here, the entire explanation is your base for K-maps and how you are going to be making the cells in it, and this describes you your gray code.
So I hope you understood this video and found my explanation easy. So that is it for this video. If you have any doubts, don't forget to write them down in the comment section. I will try my level best to solve them for you. So yes, don't forget to like and share. That is it. Bye.